So one of the ways that I tell whether the chickens are ready to get out of the brooder box and go outside is whether they're move out day for our broilers and our guineas. So let's go put them out in the chicken tractor. I've always wondered what the birds think about when we're moving them outside. So one of the ways that I tell whether the chickens are ready to get out of the brooder box and go outside is whether their tail feathers and their back feathers are feathered in. The tail feathers and the back feathers are going to be one of the last things for a chicken to feather in. This is a 3-week-old broiler chicken. Believe it or not, these broiler chickens go from about 0.17 pounds at day old to 7 pounds in 7 weeks. So sometimes we have birds that are heavier than others on these broiler chickens. And if you're one that's going to be raising them for the fair, we got to make certain that we're not growing them too fast so that you are over 7 pounds per bird at the fair. I started raising guineas with my broiler chickens when I was in high school. As a way to move the broiler chickens around and grow their leg muscles and their breast muscles larger when I'm not walking them around in the yard. Broiler chickens are ready for your table in about 6 to 7 weeks. And then the guineas, if you're going to raise them for your table, take about 12 to 14 weeks. Otherwise, you can raise them in your pasture or in your woods. One thing you have to keep in mind about guineas is that they're a roaming bird, and so we want to definitely start them in a brooder box, then move them out to their chicken tractor or chicken coop and get them used to their surroundings. Moving the chickens from the brooder box to the chicken tractor is a very stressful time, so we need to make certain that we're doing it as safe and docile as we can. That way we stress them out as little as possible. I like to move them in the evening. That way we're not moving them in the heat of the day and adding extra stress. This chicken tractor also allows me to collect the guineas when it's time for processing in a little bit of an easier way because guineas are a roaming bird and they like to fly. So now I have plenty of space here in the chicken tractor, and I really like using chicken tractors to raise broiler chickens because I can move the chicken tractors around in the yard. When we move our chickens from the brooder box out to the chicken tractor or the chicken coop, it's an extremely stressful time. So we can take a probiotic which helps with their gut and helps with the stress, and we can mix it into a gallon of water. I really like using Ultra Cruise probiotics, and they have an electrolyte that I like to use when it's really warm. But we're going to use 1 scoop each gallon of water. And once you put it in there, you put your cap back on, shake your bottle of water up so that it mixes throughout. You're ready to put it in your chicken tractor. As our chickens continue to grow, we will separate them so that they do not overcrowd each other.